My name is Donnel Barid. I am the CEO and founder of BlocPower. The reason that this is important is because in New York City and 100 other 50 cities around the country, there are new laws that say that you have to green your building, whether it's in 7 years, 10 years, 20 years. We're gonna have to green 100 million buildings across America. Who gets those jobs? Who gets the wealth that gets created from that transition? And are we, as people of color, are we gonna be at the forefront of that? Or are we gonna be like left behind? And so I think we should lead it. These systems are 100% clean, 100% green, 100% all electric. And this is what lets you turn your building into a Tesla. It has two parts, right? There's an indoor part, which you guys filmed, and then there's the outdoor part. So it's sucking in some of that air, right? And as the air kind of gets sucked in, it flows through here, it gets heated, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter, then it goes inside. So we're taking software and what we're learning from Silicon Valley, we're taking finance and what we're learning from Wall Street, and then we're taking what we learned from politics and community organizing about how do you build relationships with local churches or synagogues or community institutions and build relationships with local building owners that they have trust with. And how do you introduce that whole ecosystem to clean energy?
These are the individual units that each of the room has. As you can see, they're slick and they're controlled by this remote. And it's a vast, it has brought down our electrical costs, and we don't have a boiler to deal with or oil to have delivered and what have you. So we're very, very happy with it.
Instead of blowing infected COVID-19 air from being a woman or person of color and being a founder of a business of any kind is not easy. Trying to start a technology company is not easy. Only 3% of capital from venture capitalists in Silicon Valley went to women and minorities and people of color. But even worse, people who donate to environmental organizations, they donate a lower percentage of money to people of color than even the private sector venture capitalists. So it's even worse being a person of color in the environmental movement. We get to solve the climate crisis, and we get to make Black and brown communities and low-income white communities healthier, greener, and wealthier. So that's what BlocPower is about, and that's what I'm about.